I don't know where to start on this. Hello.
We have a letter. It's
Orion's
here.
Orion says this is for July 2025. I take it that this is the quarter 3 letter. Orion said, "Hello from Lord of the Rings Online team. We're halfway through 2025. We hope that the year continues to treat you well, and that you have plans to enjoy the upcoming months and also visit Middle Earth throughout the summer. This is the third letter and update. Finds us at the midpoint of the development year. We remain very excited about our plans in the future. Our 18th anniversary is coming on. We're swiftly moving toward the release of Update 45, Allies and Adversaries. And Update 45 includes a number of changes specific to the monster play portion of our game, which I don't really know, but I'm sure other people do. These changes are far-reaching and aim to alter the gameplay in Edomors by providing a large number of fluid events that can influence and tip the scale of battle. We've added more mechanics in the form of rewards for taking and holding the towers of Lugazag and Tirith Raw. I don't know. New relics and buffs
Zagan
and yeah. New relics and buffs in a new area called the Underseats, accessible by controlling a forward camp on the landscape of the Edomors, and new vendors with buffs available once you take control of the outpost. There's a new area in the Edomors? Hold up. So, Gantoran, when are you doing this monster play? I might need to join in on this.
Might do
Alright.
it after the update, you know.
That's crazy. Guys, look at this. This is so nice. Okay, update
So it
45.
sounds like
Yeah.
the Underseas is going to be kind of like an underground area,
Yeah. Dude,
or
that would
like
be
an
cool.
instance area, I guess.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see when update 45 goes live, I guess. Update 45 also extends the birding hobby introduced last year further into the game world. New regions are available for bird watchers to practice their hobby, and new rewards are available to make your home more cozy. Okay, I actually really like these pictures, and this actually makes me kind of want to do birding now, so I can get these rewards.
They do look really cool.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on here? Sadly, due to
So
some unforeseen difficulties arising from the changes we're making to the kinship system, we did need to push the release of the changes to the fishing hobby until update 47, expected very early in 2026. We do, however, want to give you a little insight into what the changes of fishing will be. Trap fishing. The idea is that you'll be able to lay traps at waterways across the game worlds and leave them for a time and return them to discover a massive catch. Yo, that's gonna be way too OP.
that's cool. And we got an update on the kinship stuff as well.
Yeah.
We're pleased to announce that the first major kinship feature update coming to the game in some time will be the release of a modifiable kinship calendar. That's what we need. It's arriving between the release of Update 45 and the expansion pack later this year. This feature, long requested by the player base,
Super
will
long.
provide kinship leaders and those with proper privileges with the ability to create and maintain events with descriptions, sign-up lists, and much more. That's going to be like really good. This is the first of many updates we hope to make to the kinship system over the course of the next year and beyond. We will provide more details on this new feature as it gets ready for its close-up throughout the summer.
I'm pumped. I mean, we've needed this forever, and I'm glad that they're finally doing it. I just really hope it's not pushed to like December or something like that. I want it now.
Also working on a new use for Embers. Ooh. Embers gained through in-game content can now be used to purchase a new tracery upgrade scroll from barter vendors offering incomparable top-level gear at locations throughout Middle-earth. The tracery upgrade scroll allows you to upgrade a tracery of any rarity to the next. That is really cool. The scroll will use 7,500 embers. Will need to be used within 24 hours of acquisition. Okay. So you really got to plan that. You got to plan it out.
Why?
In addition to the new tracery upgrade scroll, tombs of defense are available from the same barter vendors. The tombs will have a cost of 275 embers for a single tome and 1,000 for 4.
Can we get
I'm guessing that
a Slayer Deed Accelerator vendor or something? I don't want Tomes of Defense.
I feel like the reason they're putting that 24-hour time in is so you can't like just buy up a crap ton of
Bunch.
them and then use them to upgrade the same tracery when you need to go to the
Yeah.
next level.
Yeah. So it's a hefty price though. I mean, 7,500 embers is a lot. I mean, I get why they're doing it because, like, embers, I mean, what do you even use embers for, right? I just use them to convert them into into figments, really.
Work on the expansion pack continues as well. We can confidently state the expansion is slated to have 4 new zones,
Again.
10 levels, a full instance cluster, new raid, hundreds of new quests, missions, and deeds accompanying the next chapter of the Songs of Waves and Wind for Lord of the Rings Online. So that makes me think they're going to be sticking with Umbar for the next expansion. That
Well, at
like they
least
might be
that's where the
going,
story started.
yeah, but I mean like thinking the Song of Waves and Wind, that just makes me think Umbar. So do you reckon we're going to go towards more central Umbar in this update?
I don't know. I figured it would be more for Rin. But I know that, like, you know, it's kind of like Black Book is kind of how I'm thinking of it. Like the Black Book of Mordor, it's like, all right, that's Mordor, right? But then, like, you go outside of Mordor for a good chunk of, like, the end of it. So I wonder if it's just that. I don't know, like, where they're at on the chapters or story, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll probably revisit. Embers are good for level 150 armor and such. I'll get there one day.
You'll notice in the roadmap graphic that they are including some of the features we can expect to see as part of the first release of 2026. These features are still 6 months out, but we feel confident enough about their inclusion that we are providing a small sneak peek without further delay. So we've got the fishing update and a refresh of the featured instance system.
Okay. I'm interested to see how that'll look. But I guess we'll see at some point. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold the frick on, okay? Why am I just now seeing in Q3 that there's a Farmer's Fair update? I feel like they glossed over that, right? I feel like that was never shown in this letter. It was never really talked about in previous ones. It was like, all right, we're going to make updates to Anniversary and Midsummer, and then maybe Farmer's Fair. But I guess it's like confirmed for sure.
It was probably hiding behind the and more part of the last update.
Probably. Yeah, makes sense. So yeah, so far for Q3, obviously Hunter and Burglar, which will hopefully go live. It sounds like the tentative date as of right now it's July 23rd, but it could obviously change. It sounds like hopefully end of July, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Burning is extended. Cross fingers on Gondor. Maybe they have more places. I'm not too sure. And you'll get the new little like pictures for your housing decor for birding, which is cute. Farmer's Fair update, which we have absolutely no knowledge of. And lots of stuff for Monster Play. I know that they have the new class coming out, but I don't see anything about the new class yet. Unless like when it says new rewards for players and monster players, like maybe, but it doesn't sound like they're hard launching the new class right now. But we'll see. Goal updates are coming.
The Q3 update. I'm looking forward to, you know, stuff. I'm tempted to do some more birding, depending on where we end up. Obviously, Gondor is going to be really cool. Get some nice scenic views while we try to find birds.
Poor
Yeah.
Ganto, your frames. No.
That sounded like a lore master.
Maybe it's me. Really? It's amazing.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to?
The expansion pack.
Yeah.
That we know nothing about.
I'm looking forward to hopefully hitting 150 before that expansion arrives.
Yeah, you could do it before the expansion. Yeah, you'll be set. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
I don't know.
160.
I don't know.
You'll be fine. You got this. I don't know if Yule updates are coming. They didn't say, and I don't think they need to really update Yule, in all honesty. Nothing for spooky because expansion? Probably.
Brewster said bird pictures are not good enough. I want better stuffed birds, bird chandeliers, and more.
Stuffed birds.
Bird taxidermy just for Brewster. Can we make that happen, SSG?
Don't we already have the taxidermy system? Isn't there already one? I'm sure there's birds somewhere on there. Maybe.
But we don't have bird chandelier taxidermy.
That's true. We do not have that. Yeah. I mean, the fishing update seems alright too. I'm not I guess I'm more curious about what the expansion will lead us into. Like, I didn't expect them to do 4 new zones because they just did 4 new zones for Legacy Morgoth, and I felt like that was a lot. So I'm shocked they're doing 4 more. I'm like, my. But I'll take it.
Yeah, I want to know what it's going to be like with the fishing update, just being able to put down traps and then go away and then come back later.
Yeah. I
Because
feel like
we don't really have any systems like that in the game.
I
do we?
feel like no, I don't think so. Like, there are definitely like quests and stuff where you can do something of this sort, but it's not like you have to wait, obviously. Like, you just pick it up and then boom, you set a trap and then boom, you probably pick up something, right? But I feel like them doing this, it's maybe because, like, you know, they're trying to compete a little bit with Tales of the Shire. They're trying to go for the cozy vibe. I don't know. 2 completely different games, but maybe SSG is like, you know what, we can tap into that cozy vibe and, you know, like more housekeeping hobby stuff right now, because that's what Tales of the Shire will be all about. So I mean,
I don't know. I don't know if they're taking inspiration from Tales of the Shire.
they're probably not.
I would say they're probably not.
Yeah,
they're just trying to improve things, and
yeah,
why not use different methods?
exactly.
Like they could quite easily just be like, oh, you have a chance of catching 2 fish on your line. Like, that would be kind of not as cool.
Yeah.
And maybe there's going to be new types of creatures that you catch as well. Maybe we're going to be able to catch eels.
Listen, if we could just get an animation.
People eat eel. People eat eel.
If we could just get an animation for like a fish in the trap or something like that, I'll be happy, because I mean, we barely even get a birding animation, if any. So
yeah,
still waiting on that update, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Maybe in the Etten Moors there'll be a hobbit cleanup. I mean, I thought the creeps already did a good job of that.
I mean, don't they, like, I don't know, pluck for hobbit feet? Like, isn't that a quest? Like 20 hobbit feet?
It is.
So, yeah. Huh.
But yeah, there's the quick update for quarter 3. I hope there's some things on that list that people are looking forward to. I know quarter 4 is going to be busy for me, but I'm hyped for the new expansion.
Yeah, I'm pumped for that. I definitely, like, obviously I'm kind of looking at this and I'm like, there doesn't seem to be anything new on the picture, but I'll also specify that normally they don't add in a bunch of stuff until it's like the quarter and when we get these sorts of letters. So like, if you go back to when the first letter was released for Orion this year, there was like nothing on quarter 3, right? I think all we knew about was like class updates, and then I think a hobby update, maybe some monster play, but there was not as much specifics added, obviously. So keep that in mind too.
Insert picture here. Insert picture here.
Yeah. Yeah, that. But yeah, that's the update. Let me know what you guys think.